One time, I was decided to go on an adventure. And I decided that I was going to go traveling. And so I got everything ready. I packed my bags and I got ready to go. And as I was walking, I could see in front of me there was a big castle, a huge castle. And I thought, whoa, I want to go to that castle. And so I walked and I walked. Everybody, yeah, I walked and I walked. Yeah, I walked and I walked, trying to find the castle. Yeah, I walked and I walked. But every time I was moving closer to that castle, it just got further away. Honestly, I was trying my hardest, but I couldn't find it. But what I did find was an old lady. And the old lady said, "Hey, hello." I said, "Hey there, old lady. You looking mighty fine today." She had in her eyes sparkles. She looked like she didn't belong to this world. And she said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm just trying to find that castle. Do you know what it's called?" "That castle is the castle of Far Away." "Oh, far away?" I said. "It looks like it's not too far away. I'm going to find that castle. I reckon I can get there in about an hour. What do you guys think?" So I walked and I walked. Yeah, I walked and I walked. Yeah, I walked and I walked and I walked and I walked and I talked to myself in my mind, and then I carried on walking. And I had a good time until my legs started hurting. And every time I got closer to that castle, it just seemed to get further and further away. But I carried on, and then I entered into the darkest of forests. And it was damp. And it was cold, and make the noise of the forest, please. And I was a little bit afraid of the forest. But still, I walked and I got my staff, and I got my machete, because that's what I take on my travels. And I went deeper into that forest. I went deeper and deeper and deeper. And I chopped. That's all chopped. I chopped the trees. And then I saw a Kung Fu Panda and I Kung Fu'd it. And I chopped and I chopped. And I carried on and I carried on. And then I came out of that forest just to see the castle was still far away. At this point you'd think a woman would give up, right? Not I. See, I walked and I walked. Yeah, I walked and I walked. What? Fisticuffs, I walked and I walked. Nobody will ever make me stop. I walked and I walked. But with all this walking, this talking, this craving, this wanting for this castle, you know, a girl's got to sleep, a girl's got to eat. So I decided to bow down for the evening, and I had some tofu curry that I had pre-prepared with some poppadoms and mango chutney. And I was feeling good inside. Feeling really good inside, and also feeling really tired, but I was never going to be defeated by this castle. And as I was slowly drifting to sleep, let's all drift into sleep. To get to the castle, you have to stop trying. And I looked up, and it was that old lady in a tree. And she told me, for me to get to that castle, I had to stop trying. What a ridiculous thing to say. You stupid, I said to the old lady. I'm not going to stop trying. Nobody will make me stop trying. I'm going to get to that castle, and I will get there, and I will do whatever it takes. Well, the old lady turned into black paper, and then turned into a black bat, and flew away. I don't know what noise bats make. Does anybody know? And off she went, and off she went, and off she went. And I went to sleep. And in the morning, well, the last time, I walked and I walked. Yeah, I walked and I walked. Yeah, I walked and I walked. Yeah, said I walked and I walked. And I walked for so long, my feet were bleeding. I lost meaning of life. I didn't even know what I was walking for anymore. And so I just realized that she was right. I can't do this anymore. And I gave up. I said, forget this. I'm out. And I pondered my existence. And I pondered my existence. What did I find through my pondering? I found a bar of chocolate, and I ate it, and I thought, give me more craving, but then I decided anyway I would leave. And I walked around the corner, and there was the castle. And the old lady was there, and she said, I can't believe you found it. Nobody's ever found it before, because nobody ever stops trying, and now you can come into my kingdom. And that is the end, or the beginning of the end of my adventure to find the faraway castle.